uh, we go to our first guest of the programming day. She joins us live here in our broadcast. So talk to us a little bit about this incredible new collection of music you have, my friend.
Thank you. Yeah, Lovesick. It was a collection of songs written about a time period in my life. Like you said, we had a lot of great people working on the record to kind of bring it to life. I think each song kind of tells a story in like its own right. They're all a little bit different, all kind of talking about different themes that I think a lot of people might kind of go through. So that was kind of the theme for the album, just writing about all of the things that happened a couple of years ago and kind of putting them onto paper and then making them into songs.
Now, you also have a great music video, and I love your press person when she says it's a intense diabolical video. Tell me about this music video.
Was this the Twisted Love video? We've released two with this. Is this I believe that it was probably the latest one. Yeah, Twisted Love. So the video is basically kind of just a story of the song. I had an amazing dancer in the video with me, Joshua Jung. He was so talented, and I really wanted it to kind of explain the madness of the song. I hope that we achieved that. If you guys check it out, you'll probably understand it a little bit better. But yeah, it was really fun to shoot. We choreographed it. We shot it in an amazing place in London, with like the most incredible views over the city, which I really wanted to kind of bring London into the video. So that worked really well. And yeah, it was really fun to shoot it. So I hope it kind of explains the story well.
Well, we are going to pop this video up for our social media viewers, and you are quite the perv magnet in this in this music video. Talk to me a little bit about just the whole production process and putting this together.
Oh, yeah, so we spent a couple of weeks in the studio choreographing it between me and Josh. Obviously, we had like a really great team working with us there as well. I really wanted it to kind of shock people because I think, especially when you're breaking out, that's like the best way to get people to listen. You've got to shock the people. So I think it kind of achieved that. And yeah, it was fun to dance in the video as well because it had been a couple years since I had like choreographed or danced, and that was like a big part of my life when I was younger. So I wanted to like incorporate that in this as well. So yeah, I think we kind of achieved what we wanted from that.
We have got a great guest with us today. She joins us live here in our broadcast. We're talking about and showing for our social media viewers and TV viewers Twisted Love, which is a great video that is on her YouTube channel. Holy smokes! This is a hell of a video, my friend. So, how long did this take to put together? This looks like something that probably was not a one-take deal, but
we shot it over the course of. It was quite a long shoot, actually. I think we got there at like 2. We probably finished at like 3, 4 in the morning. And obviously there were like a couple of weeks work going into it before in terms of choreography and getting everything together. But yeah, it was a long shoot. We were all quite tired by the end of it.
So with a video like this, where you're essentially shooting the video, you're not really, and you're dancing and you're doing all the different things, and you're not really singing much of the song. I know that from talking to various folks in the past, they'll shoot the video and they'll lip sync their way through it, and then they'll put the song in later. But since you're not really singing much here, how did that work with everything?
Yeah, well, obviously we had it all choreographed, so we knew what was going to be happening at every point. We did actually have like the song playing constantly throughout, and I was singing for quite a bit. But obviously when you're dancing that much, it's quite hard to also sing at the same time after like 5-6 hours of it. But yeah, we just played it really loudly on the speakers, did the routine. Obviously that was all based around the sofa, so we had it like all choreographed, and then we just had to break it up into points and different parts, and then just like shoot them until we were happy with it, and then move on to the next bit.
Well, you've got a heck of a project here. Twisted Love is the latest. We're also looking at bits and pieces of the music video today here on our big program. So how did you recruit this dancer that's in this video with you? Because he's pretty fantastic as well.
Yeah, he's brilliant. So my best friend, he's also a dancer and a singer, and he'd actually worked with him previously on a job. And I said that I wanted a guy in the video. I really liked the way that Josh looked. I thought he was perfect for it, and he was an incredible dancer. I looked him up online, and yeah, he was friends of a friend. So he was like, "Yeah, I'm totally game," and he joined in, and he was quite happy to, which was really cool. Got very lucky with that one.
We have got a great guest with us today. She joins us live here in our broadcast, coast to coast, border to border, iHeartRadio, AMFM247.com. And you're getting a lot of rave reviews for this album and everything that you're doing. Talk to us a little bit about some of the reviews you're getting on this project, my friend.
Yeah, we've had a lot of good reviews. I think people have kind of understood it. A lot of people have like related to it, and it's all been positive feedback, which has been amazing. Because obviously, it has been the first thing that I've kind of put out in a long time. So, yeah, we've had a lot of big magazines, a lot of stuff kind of in the States as well, which is awesome. Because obviously, I am in the UK, so it's nice to be able to kind of branch across the river and to get some reviews over there, which has been really cool.
We have got a great guest with us today. She joins us live here in our broadcast. You can find her on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify. Where are you most active on social media?
Mainly on Instagram. I like taking pictures, and that's kind of where I put most of my stuff. Obviously, I am on like Twitter and Facebook as well, but Instagram seems to be the one that I use the most.
Now, you have got this great 10-track produced, mixed. How did you get hooked up with some of these folks? Because you're working with folks that have worked with U2, Rolling Stones, Cranberries, Kylie Minogue, among others.
Yeah, I've been super lucky. So the label that I've been with, Complex, the guy that owns it, David, he has known a lot of these people for a really, really long time. So luckily he had the kind of connections to bring these people in, which was awesome. And we also had Angelo from Massive Attack playing, which was amazing for me because I'm such a huge fan of them. So it was really, really cool to have him playing over some of the tracks. So yeah, mainly through Complex, the label, and David's connections, which very lucky to have had them, I think.
Now, you have put a lot of time and effort into this. Tell me about the writing process for this Twisted Love that you've got out there.
Oh, the writing process. You know what? When I write, most of the time, it's like, it just comes out. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I just sit down and the lyrics just kind of come. I'll either start on a guitar or start on the keys. Obviously now I'm producing a lot more, so I work a little bit differently. But when I did write Twisted Love, it just kind of was me sitting with the guitar, bashed out a few chords, and then out came the lyrics. And then I just write it down and re-record it. And then we obviously went from there and turned it into what it is now.
So you've put a lot of time and effort into this, from the music video to the actual song. What was harder, putting the track together and getting it all done, or the music video?
I don't know. Do you know what? It's like two quite different things. I think like the process of making the song is a lot longer than the video. But I think I find that a bit easier because for me, visualizing things and coming up with the video concepts doesn't come as easy to me as making the music. So I'd say definitely making the videos is a little bit harder, and you have to recruit a lot more people and think about a lot more stuff and think about like shot by shot what you're going to want to see and what you want to show to people. So yeah, definitely the videos I find a little bit harder, but still really fun. So it's all good, really.
Now, with your social media following and all the folks that keep up with you there, what's been the reaction that you've seen out of that?
Good. You know, it's been really supportive. I've had a lot of my friends sharing stuff, and then a lot of people that I don't know as well, which is really cool. I think that's kind of the best thing, when people that you don't know actually start to listen and become fans of your music. That's awesome. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
So explain the name to me, because I'm sure, is there a story behind this, or did you just...
My name?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously my name's Felicity, and then I just wanted to make it a little bit different, so we thought we'd chuck the X in instead of the C, and that was where it came from.
That's it. There's no cool story.
No cool story, sadly. I mean, my mom got my name from Wuthering Heights. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, it was just chuck the X in instead of the C, and away we went.
Awesome. So how far do you think that this project will go for you as far as music and everything else?
I hope it goes really far. This is like what I want to do with my life. So I'm going to put everything into it and try and push this as far as I can. And, after this, I've got a lot more stuff that I'm working on at the moment that's going to be coming out in the same year. I kind of just want to throw all my music out into the world and see what happens.
Now, you mentioned with the music video that you have a background in dance. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I started dancing when I was 10 or 11, up until the age of like 20. So I'd train and then I went to dance college. And then it was really like music that I really loved the most. I took a few years out of dancing, went traveling, I was writing a lot. And then when I came back from traveling, it was just like, okay, let's go straight into the music. But I love to dance still. So it's been really fun shooting Twisted Love and the video we did previously, You and Me. If you can check it out, we shot it in Storm Dennis, which was like this huge storm we had in the UK, and we're like dancing on my friend's rooftop in Hackney, and the whole scene was just brilliant. So yeah, it was really cool.
That's awesome. So where you put the music video out there, and you're doing a lot of promotion for this, you're getting a lot of rave reviews from folks. This must feel pretty good that you've got folks paying attention to what you're doing.
Yeah, 100%. I think when you work so hard for something and you want it so much and then it starts to pay off, it's like awesome. It's really, really cool. And it just makes me want to kind of do more and just work harder until it properly blows. And yeah, that's what I want, really.
So where do you what you said you mentioned you're going to be doing a lot more music this year. You're going to be putting all sorts of different things out there. When does some more music come out from folks?
Yeah, so I think about 3 to 4 months. So I'm working on another album at the moment with a very good friend of mine. So yeah, it's just been obviously quarantine. We've had a lot of free time, which I've tried to use in my favor, and I've built my own studio in my house now. So I've just been working and working and working. So hopefully 3 months when everything's finished and we can get new stuff out to the people.
I noticed, one of the big trends with a lot of this whole quarantine, whatever you want to call it, which is just amazing to me that they were able to shut the whole damn world down. But
oh my God.
it's so strange. But you said that you've built a studio. You've done all sorts of things where you can essentially work from home.
Yes.
Do you think that that's going to be more of a trend that more artists?
I think so. I think a lot of people now want to kind of do things for themselves and produce, and there's so many like amazing bedroom artists who just make tracks from home and stick them online, and it's amazing. And we're getting like this whole new wave of musicians on like SoundCloud and stuff who are coming up, and they're doing it themselves. And I think people have the time now to kind of focus and write and really kind of work on their craft. So yeah, I hope a lot of more people will be doing it, because I think having a hobby and a passion to focus on, especially with everything we're going through at the moment, is super important.
Now, where do you get your inspiration?
My inspiration, I think, growing up, I listened to a lot of Miguel, a lot of The Weeknd. I grew up kind of listening to like emo and rock music, and it's all from like different places. I love hip hop, I love R&B. So it's all kind of just like a mix of loads of different types of music. So I can't really put it into one place. But normally when I write, it's just something that I like have a feeling, and it's something I want to get out and something I want to explain to people. And then that just comes out from there, really.
Awesome. So how far do you think you can do this music thing?
Hopefully pretty far. I'd like to just make a living from it, and for as many people as possible to hear it. I think I've wanted it for so long. It's just something if you work hard enough and you stick at it and you love it enough, eventually, hopefully it will pay off. So that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah.
That's great. Well, and I've talked to a lot of folks that They answer that question a little bit differently. I think that's awesome. You're just going to do this till people just get sick of you and just accept you. I think that's fantastic.
That's it. Gotta keep working. You just gotta work hard, and I think that's it. Really, just work hard, and good things will happen.
Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. We have got a great guest with us today. She joins us live here in our broadcast, and as we go, we're going to play this track. I appreciate you making time for us today. Thanks for joining us here on the big broadcast, and thanks for doing this. I hope to do this again. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, I'd love to. Stay safe and have a lovely rest of your day.
Appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. There she goes. Felicity, or Felixity. I always got to butcher the artist names. No wonder radio wants nothing to do with me. We are going to go to this track, and I think that's awesome. No wonder radio thinks I suck. So we are going to go to this track. It is pretty damn amazing. We are going to play it, and you can pre-order it online. We'll have links on our website at jiggyjaguar.com for you to pre-order. It's getting a lot of reviews, and they're really positive, so that's a good thing. So we are going to go to the track, and we will be back live here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast, coast to coast and border to border.
Fuck me, that sinful body. I worshipped your skin, and your tongue spits fire at me, and let the games begin. I pray every step that you take leads you back to me, to me, to me, and I'm on my knees. So baby, give me that twisted love, twisted love, twisted love. You know I need that twisted love, twisted love, twisted love. You know I need twisted love, twisted love, twisted love. Baby, you know I need twisted love, twisted love. So you can cool me over dramatic, or cool me when you're wasted. I don't mind. I can't even cool you, but next it was only ever sex. We were never embracing, but I don't mind, and I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. So baby, give me that twisted love, twisted love, twisted love. And you know I need that twisted love, twisted love, twisted love. You know I need twisted love, twisted love, twisted love. Now baby, you know I need twisted love, twisted love, twisted love. It's 5 a.m. I've been alone since last night, and I'm thinking about you. How you bite on my soul, my body. There's no one else for me. You're so twisted. How your lips fit my hips, my hips, my hips. When I'm riding you slow, my hips, my hips. Your lips on my hips, my hips, my hips. When I'm riding you slow. So won't you give me that twisted love, twisted love, twisted love. And baby, you know I need that twisted love, twisted love, twisted love. My baby, you know I need twisted love, twisted love, twisted love. Baby, you know I need that twisted love, twisted love, twisted love. My baby, you know I need twisted love, twisted love,
Let me make sure he's ready.
No problem, no problem.
You